A very warm welcome to Aurora's Canvas. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You have really helped us to reach a decent number of subscribers. Please keep increasing in numbers, and our views are also coming very nicely. Your likes and your comments are really special. I'm really up to date on my Instagram. I am making sure that I post my things on Facebook. Please come in and add there. The links are in the description. I am today going to talk about the seventh emotion, and making so many videos is just because of you guys. Keep up your support, and we're going to be coming up with much better content every day. So what are we talking about today? We've already sent you the promos. We are talking about happiness, not really happiness, escapism becoming a part of your habits because you're searching for temporary happiness. Now, what is the difference between happiness and escapism, or what we call is temporary happiness? Now, what happens, ladies and gentlemen, when we move into the society, we have some problems, and to avoid those problems, we choose temporary little happiness, going out for a party, going out for a drink, everything like that. Now, what is happiness in real? Happiness comes when you are content from the inside. It does not mean that you have everything. Happiness comes from solving problems. Now, happiness would not come when you have attained everything or you have actually possessed all the things you want to possess. Only thing that happiness comes from is when you are sure that your efforts are directed towards the attainment of your goals. This is really special, ladies and gentlemen. You have to ensure that your efforts are directed towards the attainment of your goal. And this contentment from inside gives birth to happiness. On the other hand, escapism actually is more harmful than it is good for you. What happens is we choose some support mechanisms which lead to building of toxic patterns. Now, these things become our dependence, but they are not giving you any happiness for real. Do you want to know some examples? Like alcohol, let's go for a drink. Like party, let's go hang out. Like going out for shopping, stress eating, whatever it is. These are not giving you happiness. You're just escaping your real problems and going into a separate division altogether. What you need to do, I'm not saying that these things do not add to your happiness. Mind you, these things actually are only capable of adding to your happiness, not actually giving you any happiness. Real happiness comes from inside, and these small things like a drink or shopping or having a few more gadgets or maybe getting some gifts, these will add to your happiness that comes from inside. Now let's take an imagination. Your happiness from inside, when you have problems that you can address and you choose not to address, what happens is your happiness turns into negative, and that negative is up to infinite. Now whatever you keep adding to it, infinity remains infinity. So that is why I'm not saying these things will never add to your happiness. For example, I'm happy about something, I go out and celebrate it with a drink, that happiness will be elevated because that atmosphere, that party would increase my tempo and I would be more happy. But let's say I have problems that I need to address, I have work to finish, and I choose, no, I'm really stressed of the work, I'm going to go hang out with some friends, go shoe shopping, or I'm going to go out for a drink. I'm not going to actually feel happy. This stress is going to pile up because I'm negatively happy from inside. Now anything you add to the negative, I told you, negative remains negative. So this stress will pile up, the problem still remains, and that temporary thing was not happiness but escapism to the real problem. Now when you are done with this video, go back home and ensure that you're able to derive happiness from inside. Happiness will only come from solving your problems. Address your problems, and once you feel content with your efforts, that your efforts are directed towards your goals, this is real happiness. Now go out, go shoe shopping, go for a drink, go do anything you want, and it will make you really happy. No escapism. Escapism will only build toxic patterns in your life that will really ruin you in the long run. Stay happy, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for staying with the channel. Stay subscribed. If you're not subscribed yet, नीचे बटन है, दबाओ, दबा के देखो, करंट नहीं लगता उससे, दबा के देखिए. बराबर में बेल आइकॉन है, उसे भी क्लिक कर दीजिए, एंड Please leave your feedback in the comments. Hit the like button if you like the video. Anything else you want me to make, leave that on my Instagram page, or you can just leave it in the comments and I'll make sure that I address the things that you want me to address. It's been a really great session. We're coming back with more videos. Stay tuned with the channel. Bye bye for today.